Weh, Senator. Mura jatuh kira-kira kok ini. Salah. Hashtag wade kake. Weh, hashtag wade kake. Hashtag stop abduction.
Stop abduction. Sumpa kama ndo Kuna stop abduction zirari by the way.
Okay, no problem. Karungu.
I'm here.
Come.
Wait a minute.
Wani mnaenda one by one?
No. Just 1 minute.
Ada data na wako huko.
No.
Of course, I'm just delivering. Alright, I think the best thing is
Let me ask you.
yeah.
Is it a mistake for anybody to come and make an inquiry? And then they say,
Yeah.
then why could you allow us to get to jail?
Yeah.
If it is not a mistake, because I'm sure I don't listen to the other people.
Oh, sai.
You never do.
Come to my office and I'm gonna
I'm not telling you the that you do not require bursary, you do not need one.
So they wanted to know what is From the office.
Because there are many. There is abduction. There are people who are missing. There are people who are injured. There are people who are attacked by people. You can't listen to all that here. How do you know the issues? You have to take notes. But at the gate, you have to take notes.
Go in, I come out.
But what I'm asking,
Going in, come out.
everybody will visit the
You
DCI
fear,
headquarters.
Mr. Abdallah. We are not armed.
And listen to them at the gate so that you know what is happening. That's not factual.
Bwana Abdalla anataka asikize issue.
There's no sense.
1 minute.
One brief.
Not among you. Once when we came here, we cannot discuss this. No. We are not talking about the and even if you are not doing that, even if you are general public, you just allow them in. Then if the issues cannot be solved, whatever issue the person will not be have issues we are in. You then you can people to advise them. But you can't so much at the gate. You are or maybe you can maybe you can
Why do we have this office?
or maybe if you want to go in.
Yes.
Or maybe you can ask, you have somebody one who was abducted in the movie.
We have not abducted anybody. We don't have
Mwathi. But
Senator Karungo, why would you want to start?
Why are you starting a discussion?
We are the gate. I mean,
Yes,
at the gate.
we are making an inquiry to the right person. He has not even introduced
this
to us who
office
he is.
operates 24 hours. If the director is not there,
No, the theater to already have.
the person is the judge. Can't give us a chance to
Mr. Abdallah, so that you can get to understand one another.
What are you saying? This guy is not an office?
Yes.
They're not where we want to have our discussion.
But even naturally, you have told us you're the person to be judged.
So you have asked.
Why then are you afraid of taking us?
But now, the question I'm asking you, and not being able to answer. Everybody seeks services from the DCI. Do you listen to them at the gate?
It depends.
It depends.
And you like circumstances like now.
What are the circumstances?
What are the
To listen
circumstances?
to you and answer.
At the gate.
By the
There's no
highway.
problem.
The matatus are out here.
Why do we have this yet?
Just tell me what you want.
Sorry. But we have told you we want audience with you in the office if you are the one in charge.
So
You're walking away from us, Mr. Abdallah.
away from us.
Why would you walk away from us, Mr. Abdallah? We cannot have an audience.
No, watu wametolewa kwa ile gate nyingine wamepotea. Hakuko wote wametokea kwa ile gate nyingine. Huyu alikuwa
We want
anataka
Mwathi.
hapa, ndio hao wengine watoke.
He has left.
Guys, let us do a press here.
He has left. Yes, he has left. Yes, sir.
No, you can do a press here.
Guys, let's do a press here.
But let's get off the road. Where's that? Oh, what is wrong? What is wrong? Hey, don't stop us. Wapi hapo? Usimame tu hapa. They will see the background. Mheshimiwa.
Unaweza kuwa hata wewe kesho uko na shida baba.
Siku moja utakuwa na shida, utatutafuta.
Tomorrow kesho utakuwa na shida, utakuta wewe. You are a Kenyan like we are.
Are we in Somalia?
You're not in Somalia.
They're not in Somalia.
Let's go. Why were they even taking money?
Even this one day, one time, you will remember. Utakutafuta nyinyi wote. You will wait one day look for us. You are in our office today enjoying what you are enjoying. When others are suffering, one day there is a God in heaven. You will look for us. Msifikirie kuvalia uniform na kubeba guns is a priority. Mungu ako mbinguni anawaona. Huyo mumeshika na mumeweka huko ndani ama mmepita ni bibi ni bwana na bibi wao.
Bibi yake ako hapa.
One day, one time, you will pay. Mnatufukuza huku kama sisi we are not taxpayer.
Okay. Are you ready? Yes, we are ready. Yes.
Kujeni nyuma ya mheshimiwa Karongo.
Giving. Okay.
Are you seeing behind?
Yes.
Seeing behind?
Okay. Thank you very much, members of the press. We are here at DCI to give this statement as members of parliament, senators and MPs, and of course former MPs from different sections of this country. Limuru where Rigathi Gachagua and MPs were in attendance, an abduction of Honorable Mp Mwathi and the area NCA Honorable Mp. Hired and well-coordinated groups violently disrupted an otherwise peaceful burial of a 23-year-old young man in Limuru, Bibilioni area. The second Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua, whose security was totally withdrawn 2 days ago, was present. Together with him was myself, the Senator of the Great County of Kiambu, Senator Seki, the Senator of Kajiado, Honorable Member MP for Kajiado North, Onesmus Gowoyo, is here, John Kagusha, the Honorable Member of Parliament for Mokoroini, the local MCA, Jabez Mkuu, and a host of other leaders, former MP of Limuru, Honorable Mwathi, and the current MP for Limuru, Honorable Kirago, who deserted the VIP tent before the attack. The over 300 goons who started arriving in the barrio, mid with the program, attacked the VIP tent. H.E. Rigathi Gachagua was seated, where the Deputy President was seated. They demolished the tent and threw seats at Rigathi Gachagua, the Deputy President, and his entourage. On exit, more goons attacked Gachagua's convoy seriously, damaging his cars and injuring a number of people. The goons were armed with stones, pangas, and axes. Apparently, the goons were transported to the venue with clear instruction to harm and possibly assassinate His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua. There is a clear scheme to further intimidate and harm Rigathi Gachagua, his aides, and MPs who accompany him for public events who are his allies. Further to that, we are quick to note that even our own security is not guaranteed, because every MP who was there, every senator who was there, their cars were attacked. These events point to a more coordinated scheme to precipitate bloodshed and anarchy targeted to Mount Kenya region and across the country. The drill is to ensure that Mr. The drill is to ensure that Mount Kenya leaders are facilitated to precipitate a conflict amongst themselves, fight against themselves, harm each other, and violently silence themselves. Honorable Babushia, and continue from there.
Further to this event, we are worried about the whereabouts of former MP for Limuru, Honorable Mp Mwathi, who has been abducted by the infamous Subaru cars as he fled from the same funeral. And it's good to note that even the MCA is also suspected to have been abducted as well. And now we are begging the following questions. Why was there no presence of police officers in the event where His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua was attending, and yet he is a VIP in this country who should be protected? Why was H.A. Rigathi Gachagua security withdrawn 2 days ago? Why did our colleague, the MP for Limuru, on Kirago, sit away from the VIP tent, which would later be attacked? Why has Hon Mp Mwathi been abducted at this particular time? And now here we are, of course, demanding for his release. I want to have my brother here, Honorable Nesmas Gogoyo, read the last part.
Now, we demand the following. Honorable Mwathi, the former MP for Limuru, be released with immediate effect. His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua, the second Deputy President, and family be given full security round the clock, and his security be guaranteed as it is in the Constitution and by the state. And this is not a favor, but a constitutional guarantee, and the state is obligated to do so. 3, a full investigation be conducted by the state over the security apparatus and sponsors of the chaos and the mayhem. And we have reported the same matter to the Limuru police station. I personally have reported even to the OCPD, and I have an OB number to that effect. And therefore we ask that let them do full investigation. 4, all events attended by H.E. Rigathi Gachagua be secured without failure. 5, all citizens, including elected leaders, attending events where His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua is attending, be guaranteed of their security. And lastly, the state of lawlessness, which is ostensibly is in an ostensibly state sponsored, be stopped to ensure that the nation does not generate to anarchy. This statement is signed by the following members: Honorable Karungo Wadhangwa, the Senator for Kiambu; Gogoyo Nesmas, MP Kajiado North; Honorable John Kagushia, the MP for Mukuroine; Honorable Gathoni wa Mushomba, the MP for Githunguri; Senator Medhu, the Senator for Nyandarua; Senator Nyutu from Murang'a; Honorable Koimbori, the MP for Juja; Honorable Jude Jomo, the former MP for Kiambu; Honorable Gakuya, the Member of Parliament for Embakasi North; Honorable Dennis Waiganjo, Damaris Waiganjo, the Honorable James Jenga, Honorable Ketu Arugoro, and other members that are with us here, and I will give them an opportunity to begin with the Honorable Mushomba.
Asanteni sana. We are obviously here at the DCI headquarters outside the gate. We have tried to access the DCI headquarters to have a formal engagement with the concerned authorities, and they have obviously denied us entry. Something that is very, very shocking, that elected members of parliament and senators who have the mandate of the people of Kenya with the power of the vote can be denied to access DCI headquarters at this time to follow up on matters that pertain to people's lives. A missing member of parliament, former member of parliament, a father and a husband and a father of children, it's something that is worrying at this hour. We would want to understand what is going on. Abductions are really back in this country, where people cannot go freely to a funeral and go back home. And this is something we wanted to have a conversation with the in-charge security officers at the DCI. They have started telling us to go to Nyeri, which which is our regional headquarters. And I don't think that is procedural for any member of parliament to be denied to access services at any part of this country. Because even if I'm elected in Githunguri, my Githunguri people are also people who live in Nairobi. So I have a reason to come here to the DCI headquarters to represent people from Githunguri who are in Nairobi. So this is absurd, and we can already see what is happening. Abductions are creeping back daily. Our children are being abducted daily. Our leaders now are being abducted. And this is something that we need to flag as Kenyans because it is very, very worrying. The wife to the honorable former member for Limuru is with us here. She's really traumatized. Even, please come here, Mama. Let's come around here. Even the children and the grandchildren are here. And family, please come. Family Mwathi and the lawyer to Mp Mwathi, they are here. And they are here to ask the government some questions. What wrong did Honorable Mwathi do to qualify that kind of mistreatment and indignified manner of arrest? We are told that Honorable Mwadhi's car was badly damaged, and therefore he moved out of his car because it was very windy to a small car, which after 200 meters from where he alighted from his car that was damaged to a small car, Subaru's blocked his car and he was abducted. And right now, the wife is here. She doesn't know where her husband is. The lawyer is here. The children are here. And that is why we came in solidarity to speak on behalf of Honorable Mwathi. And even that MCA, unajua bahali yuko, ajulikana bahali yuko mkuu. Nasikia simu yake haipatikani, hata yeye familia haijui ako wapi. Kwa hivyo tuko hapa kuuliza haki on behalf of that father, that husband, and that leader who is missing currently. Asanteni sana. Maybe Mrs. Mwathi can say something.
Thank you. But personally, mine is the disturbance because when he left the house, he was going for a funeral. And as a leader in the rural that he has been, he has the right to speak. And he has always been given a chance to speak, like other leaders. Why abduction? What wrong did he commit? And he was not the only one. He was with so many other leaders. So why insult on him? Why abduct him? Where is he? How safe is he? Who can answer all these things? This is definitely wrong and sad, because if this is what they can do to the leaders, to silence them, to intimidate them, then where are we as common people? Where are we? Mine is a prayer. It is my husband, the mother of my children, they are here, and they have struggled even to come here because it was a shock even when they got the news. Because all this time he has been in parliament twice. Even when he has not been in parliament, he is very active in the movement, and I do believe he will continue serving the people of the movement in many different ways. He will still attend funerals, but we cannot make it so impossible to do public functions. It is not right. So personally, I am not.
Just before the lawyer speaks, we are live to the information that is coming to us that the young men who are used to cause mayhem in Limuru, who came in masks, carrying pockets of stones and many other crude weapons that they carried, we are getting information, reliable information, that those boys are now headed to Embu. And because Embu, there is a function that is planned there tomorrow, and there is one of our colleagues who is coordinating that event, the Honorable Mukonji. We are reliably being informed that the guns are being transported in buses tonight to go and cause mayhem in Embu. We want to announce, without fear of contradiction, this is our country, and we are not going to allow Kenyans to be sleeping in pain and agony. We are not going to allow that we cannot have any farmers meeting anymore because goods are going to be sent by people who feel that they have only one tool left, and that is violence. So whatever is being planned in Embu, we are well aware, and we are calling upon the security apparatus to make sure the meeting that is supposed to be happening tomorrow for tea farmers in Embu happen under security, and the farmers must be protected to air their views and concerns and give their concerns on the bill that is coming, the tea bill that is coming. There are people who are planning mayhem so that they can pass bills against the people's wish. Certain time.
Just allow in case we want on but maybe before it comes, if I were to say just one thing, before it comes, whoever imagines that by instilling fear or by bringing goons and attacking our vehicles, you can see the kind of harm that has been done on the members of parliament who are accompanying the deputy president, Rigathi Gachagua. They imagine that they will kill our resolve. We shall still continue speaking for our people. We shall be there. We shall not keep quiet. Not even abductions, not even attacks on our own selves or even our own families, or the threats that have been done to us as leaders, or the threats that have been done on the person of Rigathi Gachagua, who will stop us because our resolve is very deep rooted. The only thing the government of the day feels that they really want to stop us. The only tool that is available for them to stop us is a bullet.
Let me say something short, that we are very shocked that this is happening to our country. The deputy president, who seems to be their major target, was impeached hardly a month ago, and he's already down. I don't know why they feel so scared by him, but of course we know that their scheme did not work. They thought that once he was down with the impeachment that he was not going to have any influence, and we know that they are scared, they are shivering that the deputy president, second deputy president, continues enjoying massive support with the people of Mount Kenya. We want to tell them that we will not be cowed, we will not be intimidated, and we are ready, and we know that our people in Mount Kenya are being targeted, and that we know for sure. But we will not be shaken. We will continue the risk. But we want to also talk to our people that when there is an event, let the locals see who is there, and when they see somebody that they suspect, let them put them to account. Let them tell the people there whom they are, what they have come to do, because the people, the goons that were in Limuru, are not locals. These were important, and we are telling our people to also be very vigilant. Very vigilant. Anybody they do not know should actually not be allowed there. And if they want to call that incitement, so be it. But we will not fear, and it is our right. The powers that this government is using to intimidate our people, we are the same people that they give this government the power through our vote. Thank you very much.
Jambo la kwanza, Ruto ajue ya kwamba hakuna mbinu zote zile ataleta kwetu kuwaonyesha baadhi. There is no way he is going to decide the mountain. We have resolved that Ruto must go. If he is now coming to barriers, it's an aspect of desperation. La pili, haya mambo tuliyaona 2007. It started exactly this way. Eventually, we ended up with a country that was chaos. Sisi watu wa mlima tutakaa pamoja, and we will not allow that to happen. Not from our people. We have a resolve that it does not matter what kind of intimidation that we bring upon us. It will not stop us from achieving that which we want. Having Mrs. Mwathi here in the night, because his husband has been abducted. Na serikali is an embarrassment. It's a thing that we never thought we'd ever see again, not an constitution. And the worst of it all ni kwamba walimchukua kwa mazishi. Na walifika mwenye tulikuwa tumeenda kufika hapo walifanya nini? It's a very, I want to join my colleagues and the leaders who are here, members of parliament, calling for the release of Mwathi.
We will be in court with the lawyers, we bring them to ensure that it's released, and also talk to people across the country and especially from the mountain. This is part of the script, and it is upon us leaders to ensure that the people does not succeed. We should have only one result.
I'd like to say that, as you can see, all Waheshimiwa are here, regardless of whichever party. The more you continue to poke our eyes, the more we unite. Abducting a former member of parliament, organizing for goons is cowardice. Na sasa watu wa Mount Kenya muangalie, kama mtu si wa area yenu anakuja matanga, nyinyi ndio askari. Msiakwe uoga na msikubali kununua uoga. Huyu jamaa lazima aende nyumbani na hata tuuzia uoga. We want Mwathi. His wife and his children, they want their father and she wants her husband. That is it. And hatutauziwa uoga. Simple.
I want to say this, that Kenya is a constitutional democracy. The right to assemble is a constitutional right. The constitution was not given to us by President Ruto. The constitution was given us by God as individuals. This was not even a political rally. It was a funeral. I want to tell you Kenyans that if they can dare arrest an honorable member of parliament, a former honorable member of parliament, are you surprised today that we have so many sons of our motherlands that have disappeared without trace? We have had people saying that they don't have any records of anyone that has been abducted, while we know it very clearly that during the Gen Z demonstrations, so many people disappeared and so many have not been seen. We are going to fight this in the courts. We know the judiciary is going to is actually going to rule according to the law. We have a right of habeas corpus to demand, and even from this office, and not even DCI can stop us from demanding that Honorable Mwathi be released and appealed to his family. And so I want to tell all the Kenyans that this is not just a cause for Honorable Mwathi. This is not even just a cause for Mount Kenya, but this is a cause for the dignity of humanity, so that no one will come and arbitrarily take away your rights that are guaranteed by the Constitution. And so we want to tell everyone that matters, from the highest office in the land to the lowest office in the land, that this Constitution we fought for it for very many years. And so we are going to be fighting, we are going to be heading to court, and we are going to make sure that the rights of the Honorable Mwathi are respected, not just respected, but those who are enjoined to ensure that those rights are observed. They do their job and they must do it, otherwise they leave and we get the right people in these offices.
I think I want to remind our President, Mr. Ruto, to remember very well how we campaigned for you, how we stood with you when you were being replaced by the former regime. And all we knew by then is that you are going to be the next president. No actions, there will be no extrajudicial killings. And so far, you can see all what you said are lies. The treatment you have given to Mr. Gachagua, who campaigned for you day in, day out, you remember very well, you contributed a lot of money at your campaign. And if you can go to the extent of Islam, so that Gachagua can be embarrassed. Honestly speaking, kwani Mungu hayupo? Wewe ujue Mungu wako, lazima ujue Mungu wako, na hii yote maneno unafanya utalipa, na hapa duniani inalipiwa hapa duniani. Na tena nikwambie, watu wa Mount Kenya na watu ya Gema in general, ukiwatesa ndio wanakuja wote pamoja. Na hii ni sababu unaona saa hii sasa wewe ndio umeshikanisha mlima. Wacha vile mlikuwa nasema Gachagua anashikanisha mlima. wewe Ruto ndio umeshikanisha mlima. Vile tumeshikana hatutawachana na tutakutoa asubuhi. Vile tulikuwa tunasema tukaumira tena. Saa hii tutatoka mapema ndio wewe uende. Sisi tunakuuliza Mwathi atoke familia, aende kwa familia yake. MCA wangu huko Limuru pia bwana mkuu aende nyumbani, na tafadhali wale wanakuwa device au wanakaa karibu na wewe, ujue hao ndio wamekupoteza. Sisi na akina Gachagua tulikuwa marafiki zako za ukweli. Sisi ndio tulikuguide mpaka wewe ukachaguliwa. Sasa wale ambao walikuguide uliwawacha, saa hii wewe umepotea. Ona vile umepotea. Na watu wanakusamehe.
In Swahili, just for the benefit of the media that has just joined, because we had done, we came here to the DCI as members of parliament, senators. Most of them were accompanied the second deputy president, Rigathi Gachagua, to your funeral service in Bibirioni, Limuru constituency. We came here for two things. One, we are asking the whereabouts of one former MP of Limuru, Honorable Mp Mwathi, who was abducted today when the burial was still going on. Today, we witnessed something that nobody has ever imagined. That the second deputy president, where he was seated at the VIP tent, about 200 to 300 goons who never came from Limuru. They were ferried. They came by buses. And we even have videos of them getting money from some those who are organizing it. And that's why we had come here. Because we have to look for justice for one, Rigathi Gachagua, our second deputy president. Two, the former MP, Mp Mwathi of Limuru, and the MCA for Bibirioni, Honorable Mkuu. But when we got here, for the first time, the DCI director wants to interview us at the gate. He's asking, what do you want? But we wanted to access the office so that we can give our information, our statement, and he takes notes. When we insisted on getting into his office, he walked away. This is a country that we are living in. That he walked away when the honorable members are here, the people from Kiambu and from all over. Because we are here, leaders of today, leaders of yesterday, and also leaders of tomorrow. We were here. So my point is, we want to ask the DCI, please, you know you are the Subaru men. Mr. Mwathi was taken by a Subaru. Please return Peter Mwathi to his house. The wife is here, the children are here, and of course, they want their father and their husband back. Lastly, we want to insist, as the Senator of Kiambu, and the MPs who are here, and the senators who are here, we will not be cowed. We will not stop. We will go. But I ask the people of Mount Kenya and the people across the country, refuse to be misused to harm a brother. Because today, I saw it with my own eyes. They were trying to assassinate one Rigathi Gachagua. They took the metal bars from the tents. They hit his car several times, and they were aiming at the left side of the vehicle, the back left, the seat. But thankfully, he was seated on the right. So today, what we are speaking today, we could be speaking about something different. Today was an assassination attempt for Rigathi Gachagua. And we ask the president and the security, please, it's not a prayer, it's not a request, it's not a privilege. We want you to give back the security to Rigathi Gachagua that you took 2 days and then you organized goons to attack him today and you tried to kill him today. What a coincidence that you remove the security, then you send goons with metal bars and axes to try to kill Rigathi Gachagua. We will pray for him, but we will demand for justice. Thank you very much.
Do you have any question?
But just to address the point that has been made by Senator Karungo, the security of the Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua is a constitutional right. He has a right.
Mheshimiwa, kindly address the cameras.
And he has a right as a person and as a leader who has served this republic to the level of the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya. Even if he was not in office, he has a right as a Kenyan. Number two, we actually wonder how would a funeral of the magnitude of a funeral that has 6-7 members of parliament, the Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, not even one single policeman was there to offer security, and the security team was aware that the Deputy President is attending. Finally, Mp Mwathi has served the Limuru constituency. It is not the first time that he is attending funerals in Limuru. How would the state feel that his wife, 9 in the night, is here looking for him? We do not even know where he is. We are here to ask, because it is government big. Where is he? Is he safe? What is his safe? Where is he being produced? Where is he being produced? So that we can even understand where we go and look for him. These intimidations are not big. And they will not cover anybody. They will not cover the members of parliament here. The resolve of His Excellency the Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. He speaks for the people of Kenya. He is even becoming stronger. The more you intimidate him, the more the resolve becomes strong. Maybe if you have a question, just answer one or two questions, and we call it a night.
It's becoming, Mheshimiwa, it's becoming highly dangerous to attend events in Mount Kenya. Where are we headed?
Sorry?
It is becoming dangerous from the look of things to attend events in Mount Kenya.
I will not say that
Where are we
it has
headed?
become dangerous to attend events in Mount Kenya. Had the bulls not interfered with that ceremony, the ceremony was going on very well. The ceremony was actually very peaceful. The people who disrupted are the state-sponsored bulls. It was not that there was anybody who was fighting in the ceremony, there was anybody who was fighting in the funeral. It is the state-sponsored bulls that made it dangerous to be in such a setting.
Maybe to add on what Mheshimiwa has said, it has been said that eternal vigilance is the price of liberty. This is a call to the citizenry of this country. Today it is Mheshimiwa Mwathi. Tomorrow they will come for you in your bedroom. Hear me, citizens. None of us is safe if any one of us is unsafe. And therefore, this is a call. You can call it incitement or whatever it is. This is a call for all of us to rise and defend our constitution. Not for the sake of Honorable Mwathi, but for the sake of your own very self. You woke up, you voted for it, please fight for it. I'm saying this as a lawyer. We lead from the front, but we want the goodwill of each and every citizen of this country. We are especially grateful for our honorable members because these are the ones that make our laws. But they make our laws, but the only people that can make these laws realize its effect, it is we, the citizen, because the constitution begins with a preamble, we the people of Kenya. So we the people of Kenya must arise, we must defend our constitution, we must fight for it because the power of the gun cannot be greater than the power of the people.
Thank you very much. Enjoy your...
It's very unfortunate that we wanted to have a dialogue with the church security here at the DCI. Wametukataza kuingia, tumefanyia prasa yetu hapa nje. It is very unfortunate.
And indeed all of them have run away.
Yeah, they have run away. Walikuwa wanapitia gate 2 ile. Na it is very unfortunate if leaders like ourselves fighting for the right of other leaders, we can be denied access to the DCI. What about wananchi wa kawaida?
Mheshimiwa, briefly for Inoro TV kind.
For Inoro TV.
Kikuyu, yeah.
Okay.
You do one bit and I do one bit.
Muthenya wa umuthe twi haha hwaini riu ni thaa 3 na irorete tukite ni undu wa gucaria kihoto kia Mheshimiwa Peter Mwathi uria wathuritwo maita meri kuria Limuru, uria uratuika ni anyitirwo mateka akiuma mathiko kuria Limuru, mathiko maria macokire gutuika ni kwagia haro. Ngari cia Rigathi wa Gachagua na bodyguard cia Rigathi wa Gachagua ni matihangirio. Ngari ya Karungo wa Thang'wa ne haha, ngari ya Kagucia MP wa Mukurwa-ini ni amba kumagara ima haha, ngari ya Mheshimiwa wa Kogoya wa kuria Kajiado South aima haha, ngari yake ni huragirwo na Mheshimiwa nake ndereba wake ni arigirwo uru, na ni kumana njukanirira nene yuma kuria Limuru. Na riu tukite guku ni tondu ni tukwendaga kumenya kana uguo niguo gatiba ga Kenya koigite na kana uguo niguo bururi tukugwarithia na mbere. Riu twakinyitana ithua ta ateti aria manyitagirira mwena ucio wa deputy president witu Rigathi wa Gachagua tondu tutingienda kuigua kundu arahurwo na tondu thiko igire ihitukite ni aratunyitwo borithi ciake ciothe. Umuthi riu ni twamenya niki kiratumaga tunywo borithi aratunyagwo borithi nigetha atharikirwo itharika ria mbere riuma kuria Limuru na hemeria guikarite niyo yambire gutharikirwo cuma ciarutwo andu manjia kuhurwo na cuma icio na bodyguard igiri cia Rigathi wa Gachagua ni mahuragirwo moko muno ona amwe me thibitari niguo ndirerwo ndagika ino uguo tukukite guku twita ateti tondu tutingikoma aria angi makihurwo angi makinyitwo kia hinya magatwarwo kuria tutoi riu Mheshimiwa Mwathi tutiramenya kuria ri mutumia wake haha niyo ri haha na ciana ciake ci haha tukite kuria thirikari erekererie Peter Mwathi ereke Peter Mwathi na MC uria nyitirwo wa bilioni marekererio na mahuthirirwo gatiba ga Kenya korwo he mahitia mekite matoro igotine na macirithio o toria gatiba toigite no uhoro wa andu kunyita kwonge gwateta mikora bururi uyu ri gukite kana ta wa Somalia kuria gutari rule of law na goko ni kuri rule of law na ni toigwa thoni mundu angikorwo kinya munene wa DCI haha okire guturugamia haha bara turagie ciuria ta ciana ati nye ni nywe ana mwathiku aba onjira ritwa riaku na kibandi giaku ni kiriku nigetha nyambe nguthikiriria haha tukiguaga yo na turi atongoria angikorwo na manama ni tugwigwo turi atongoria ri iwanji kuria utari mugambo iwanji kuria utawe kwiyaririria nikieha muno angikorwo thirikari na ya Kenya Kwanza riu iratucokia kuria twoimire miaka iyo hindi iria twarwagira haki citu cia gatura gaka Kenya. Asanteni sana.
Kigo kimwe tugia nĩũndũ wa ũhoro ũrĩa tũrehete tũgũkĩte haha na tũrarĩria nja wa ofisi ya DCI tũtikwendete gũkabũrĩria nja wa ofisi ya DCI haha hena mũtumia na nĩ mũtumia wa Mheshimiwa Peter Mwathi na ena ciana ciake na ciĩ haha maroria baba witũ arĩ oria mũthuri wakwa arĩ na handũ ha twĩtĩkĩrio thĩinĩ tũingĩre nĩgetha twarie na arĩa makĩrĩ haha tondũ akĩoirwo nĩ andũ arĩa makĩrũgamagĩrĩra honge cia ũgitĩri magĩtwĩra Mheshimiwa ũcio rĩ nĩ mahĩtia gĩkire nĩ gũthima thikũ magĩtwĩra Mheshimiwa ũcio rĩ nĩ mahĩtia gĩkire nĩ ũndũ wa kũnyitana mwena ũrĩa ũkĩrĩ wa Rigathi wa Gachagua na ithuothe Mheshimiwa acio aigua marĩ haha arĩa mauma mathiko ngari ciao nao enyewe nĩo mauma very targeted ũngĩrora mũhũrĩre ũrĩa ngari cia Deputy President Rigathi wa Gachagua ihũrĩtwo ona ũrore mwena ũrĩa ihũrĩtwo mũno makĩria nĩ mwena ũrĩa we aikaraga ũguo hena gĩtũmi gĩa gwĩtĩkia atĩ ndima igeria inene mũno rĩa kũraga Mheshimiwa Rigathi wa Gachagua igeria rĩrĩa rimaho rĩtima rĩa kũmũmakia rĩtima rĩa kũmũguoyohia tondũ nĩ kũmũguoyohia rĩrĩa ũrire kuma hema-inĩ aingĩra ngari nĩ mangĩmũrekereirie athiĩ no igeria rĩrĩa rimaho rima rĩa kũmũraga ciuma iria ihũrĩte ngari ciake tondũ ona mũkĩona mbeca iria ciĩkĩrĩte ũngĩrora mwena ũrĩa ihũrĩte harĩa andũ acio megwĩciragia angĩkorwo aikarĩte kĩrĩa ingĩenda kuga nĩ gĩkĩ agĩkorwo arĩa mareka ũguo magĩciria atĩ andũ arĩa maumĩte region ĩno itũ ya Mount Kenya atĩ nĩ mekũmenana kana kĩrĩma gĩkĩ andũ nĩ megũtigana tũtigũtigana na tũgũikara twĩ hamwe mũno makĩria wa kerĩ agĩkorwo ithuĩ atongoria arĩa tũkoragwo tũrĩa mwaho wa Mheshimiwa Rigathi wa Gachagua nĩ ithuĩ marageria kũguoyohia atĩ nĩgetha mũndũ atigĩre gũthiaga nake kana nĩgetha mũndũ atigĩre kũmũgwetaga kana nĩgetha mũndũ atigĩre kũgwetaga ũhoro wĩgiĩ rũrĩrĩ rwitũ tũkwaria mũno makĩria tondũ gũtirĩ ũndũ ũngĩtũma ithuĩ twage kwarĩrĩria andũ aitũ twage kũrũrĩrĩria mũtongoria witũ na twage kwarĩrĩria maũndũ marĩa matwĩgiĩ wa mũico nĩ atĩ andũ othe a Limuru ona arĩa maranjĩndorera ũngĩmoria no makwĩre atĩ andũ acio mekũhũranaga marehire mbara ti andũ a Limuru ona ti andũ a Kiambu nĩ andũ mekũrehetwo na marehirwo ihinda inini mũno o mathiko magĩthiaga na mbere andũ macukithio bathi mathiĩ mahũrana thutha wa ndagĩka 30 makorwo marĩkĩtie na macoka bathi na mora na ũrĩa information ĩrĩa ithuĩ twĩ nayo ta atongoria nĩ atĩ andũ acio nĩo megũkorwo makĩhũthĩrwo gĩtaro-inĩ gĩkĩ kĩa Mount Kenya ũguo tũngĩenda kũria andũ aitũ wona andũ mũtaramenya mokĩte mathiko kwanyu mũkamũria inyuĩ mũkĩte mwĩya mwona gĩkundi kĩa andũ maroneka makĩte tondũ megũkĩte na indo mbaru cia kũhũra andũ mũkamũria mũkĩte gwĩka atĩa finally no twende gũkĩũria thirikari mũkĩnengere mũtumia wĩ haha mũthuri wake mũtumia gĩake ndarĩ mahĩtia ĩkĩte tondũ akoretwo mũndũ ũtongoretie Limuru matukũ maingĩ ndarĩ mahĩtia ĩkĩte nĩ ũndũ wa gũthiĩ kũnyitanĩra na andũ ake.
Thengiũ mũno mũthenya wa ũmũthĩ mũthenya wa kĩeha na no tuge atĩ thirikari nĩ ĩtuĩkĩte determined kwenda kũnina Rigathi wa Gachagua ũmũthĩ nĩguo tuonire ũguo na mena mũtaratara ũcio tondũ marambire mareheria security yake thikũ igĩrĩ ithirĩte ũmũthĩ harĩa okire gũikara nĩho goons ciũkire gũthiũrũrũkĩria na nĩ ũndũ mũbange na nĩkĩo tũkĩte gũkũ kwa DCI tondũ tũrenda nginya mũmbunge wa Limuru athuthurio tondũ we akinya ndanaikara harĩa atongoria mekwĩrĩtwo maikare ũguo nĩ kuga nĩ te kũmenyaga kana nĩoĩ mũbango ũrĩa ũkũbangĩtwo mũbango uma wa gũtharĩkĩra Rigathi wa Gachagua na ni tondu ni nyonire muthenya wa umuthi na maitho makwa maya ati mekuyaga cuma cia hema anake acio magatheca ngari makiona megukinyira Rigathi wa Gachagua. He murangiri wake umwe na ti murangiri ni mwanake uri uthire kumunyitirira nigetha ndakaguthwo ni aguthirwo na cuma mutu ne thibitari. Cuma iyo ko ni kuranire na our second deputy president Rigathi wa Gachagua uguo turaria ti gutungira ithuĩ turoria thirikari na ti tafadhali Rigathi wa Gachagua ni acokerio security yake egukitio mathiko ma kamwana ka miaka 23 karahuritwo gakoragwo gutinangio na ithanwa. Riu ningi o ithuĩ tugukite guthie gugathika mathanwa marutu na andu aria marutire ti andu ari Limuru na njokeria andu ari Limuru ngatho to ni mumirire mwatuthiururukiria twaga nguraro iria andu acio mekwendaga gutugeithia kana gutu ithuĩ tuoka kwa DCI umarega gututhikiriria tondu tugukite kumenya matwarire Honorable Peter Mwathi ku tondu kuratuika mamunyitire mamuikia Subaru na tutire turamuona tutire turamenya kuri ari mutumia wake haha ciana ciake ci haha maroria baba na director wa investigation atukora haha arenda guturiria ciuria nja ona ndari na karamu akiandike na niguo tukiringi no riria ona tutingimwira maundu mau twija no kuma uma na twaingatwo na ithuĩ turauga tutigũtigithĩria tugucoka gũkũ rĩngĩ no tũgũthiĩ na mbere na kwaria na tũtigĩrĩre andũ aitũ a Mount Kenya na bũrũri wothe handũ waruma thirikari ĩhotorete na nĩ ĩraheire nyanake makĩria ya 300 mbeca. Nyanake icio rĩu ciĩ wĩra ciĩrĩtwo irĩthiũrũrũkaga harĩa hothe Rigathi arĩ nigetha mathũkie mĩcemanio na irarĩhwo nĩ thirikari. Mũthenya wa rũciũ mabangĩte gũthiĩ gũthũkia mũcemanio wĩ Embu, marĩkia hau mathũkie mũcemanio ũngĩ wĩ Murang'a, marĩkia hau mathiĩ ũngĩ wĩ Naikuru. Nĩ tũramenya no ithuĩ tugĩte atĩrĩrĩ mũgũtũhũra mwenda gũtũra mũtũrage no mũringane karũngo kangĩ no gagoka nigetha tũrũĩre bũrũri witũ no tũtigwĩtigĩra. Sisi pigeni sisi na tutaendelea kuongea. We will never be cowed.
What is the status of the deputy president? Aliumia?
Deputy president niĩ nĩ njũĩ tũgĩtigana nake nĩ agurarire na thaa ici ona ũkĩaria nake nĩ ũraigua no nĩ tũkũmũhe riboti mũthenya wa tondu mahiga nĩ maikirio ngari-inĩ yake, cuma nĩ cikirio ngari-inĩ yake. Andũ acio matiuma na itherũ na amwe tũreciria nĩ borithi arĩa megwĩkĩrĩte nguo cia raia tondu kũu kuma na nyeki tũkũragio na mahiga marauma ĩtondũ nĩ nyeki therie kĩrĩ kĩharo no megũkĩte mebangĩte na target yuma Rigathi wa Gachagua. Ithuĩ tũkorereirwo kũu thĩinĩ tondũ matikũmenyaga ngari-inĩ kana ĩkũingĩrĩte ngari ĩrĩ. Ũguo ũrĩa tũrauga nĩ atĩ Rigathi wa Gachagua mũmũhoere na ndekũguoyoha, ndekũgĩa na guoya, no egũthiĩ na mbere kumĩra kũrĩ andũ a Mount Kenya na andũ a Kenya kana Mount Kenya nĩ maugĩte no megũthiĩ na mbere na kũnyitana nigetha tũtigĩrĩre tumekomboa nchi yetu tondu rĩu wathani ũrĩa wĩkuo ndũratũtwara ũrĩa kwagĩrĩire. Asante.
Thank you muno. Asante. Good night.
Asante.